Mom, Dad, and Nathan, please bail me out. I'm so sorry for doing all of this. Please, give me another chance. I only did it for fun.
For fun? For fun? Claude, no way. Words cannot even begin to describe how pissed off, furious, and disgusted we all are at you right now. What the heck was in your brain to let a bear, a wild freaking animal, inside of your school to destroy everything inside of there, and risk the lives of hundreds of students and teachers? What is your dang problem already?
Grizzly bears are no laughing matter. They're very dangerous and ugly animals when they're not treated properly, and you seriously could have killed someone at your school even when attainable control wasn't there to capture it. This has to quite possibly be the worst thing you have ever done in your 36 years of life. We also heard that you will be facing execution. What the heck is wrong with you, young man?
Now over hundreds of students and teachers will need physical therapy sessions, mental health checkups, and will have permanent injuries to their bodies thanks to you. Now we have to spend our time repairing the damages done to our school, which will take a year to do, and now everyone has to do school virtually for the rest of the school year and also the next school year as well. Our school will never be the same again. You are such a sick and terrible whiny zebra. You know that.
But so does it, young man. You are grounded until you die, which is at midnight. That means no computer, no TV, no friends, no video game, no phone, no fast food places, and much more. Once you get out of your jail cell, we will watch you die in the electric chair, and we will celebrate your death afterwards. We are so glad that you were going to get executed.
You will also be helping us pay off all of the damages and hospital bills that you could do to make it happen, and if that means taking all of your allowance to do so, then it is what it is. We are so done with your freaking trash anyways. We don't want to see your face again for a long time. We are so done. Now lay your butt down and go to sleep on the floor, and think about your actions today. I've had it with you and your terrible behavior.
But...
Now!
And stop crying like a freaking baby right now. We don't want to hear any of it. Hey honey, do you remember the time when Claude brought a dangerous bear inside of his school to cause some damage to students and school property?
Yes. I do remember that. What about it?
Well, I feel like we took it a bit too far on Claude when we visited him in jail, along with Nathan, and confronted him for what he did. I know what we did to our zebra was wrong, but that doesn't give him no excuse to let a dangerous animal inside of his school.
You're right about that, Trisha. We might have taken him way too far, and nearly got him traumatized because of that. I understand that he may be a troublemaker and causes trouble, but he should have been treated fairly like most people and animals do. I wonder what we should do to make this all up for what we have done to Claude.
Brandon, I think we should apologize to him about how we treated him, as well as Nathan.
I think that is the best idea, Trisha. Let's go to school tomorrow and apologize to Claude.
Why, good morning, you two. What brings you two here today?
Is Nathan in his office? We would like to talk to him about something.
Yes. He is in his office eating his breakfast. I'll let him know that you guys need to see him.
Sounds fair enough.
Nathan, you have two visitors who would like to see you for something important.
Okay, thanks. Have them come in. Why, good morning, Brandon and Trisha.
Good morning to you as always, Nathan.
Nice for you to drop off by my office. So, what brings you both here today?
Well, we wanted to have a talk with you about what we did to Claude back in September after he brought a dangerous bear into his school.
And what we meant by that is that we all owe him a nice and kind apology after everything we've done to him so badly when we came by for a visit in jail.
Oh yeah, I do remember that, and I felt really ashamed of myself for disciplining Claude the hard way. I'm deeply sorry for being completely harsh on him while he was getting arrested for his life scheming shenanigan just like you guys. And I'm also sorry for giving him an expulsion for this entire school year as well. I know what we did was wrong, but he shouldn't have brought the bear into the school in the first place, and caused us to pay a lot of damages to this school. But that's already taken care of now thanks to the help of Yon Logic.
Yeah. And we also felt bad for treating our son like pure heck when he was meant to be treated fairly like most people do. We honestly don't know what we were thinking at first, but then we realized that we almost got him traumatized, which we never did in our lives.
Oh my, this doesn't sound good at all. I think we need to have a confession with Claude the moment class starts today after we do the Pledge of Allegiance. We need to clearly make this all up for what we did to him back in jail.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. After all, he'll have a slight to medium chance of forgiving us in the accidental wrongdoing, and that we should next time try to treat him nicely with fair respect, despite him for being a troublemaker in our family.
I agree with you on that. And we should always remember that the wrongdoings don't make a full right.
I figured that's the case. Well, the bell is about to ring for first class in any minute now, so you guys are free to hang out with me in my office until it is the right time to call Claude down here for our confession.
We would gladly do so.
Hey there, Claude. How's it going? Claude, is there something wrong? You look kind of sad this morning.
Oh, it's not. It's just I'm a bit stressed out.
Is there a reason why you're feeling stressed?
But I don't feel like telling you more about it, since it's so long. But to be sure, it has something to do with my parents and Nathan for what they did to me a few months ago.
Oh God, I feel so sorry for you after what happened to you. You don't deserve any of this at all.
Thanks to you. May I tell you the full story of how this all happened after school today, if that's all right.
That's kind of you, Claude. Well, it's about time that we get to our first class. We don't want to be late.
I'm with you.
My weekend was great. How was yours?
Excuse me. May I have your attention, please? Thank you. Good morning, class. I hope you all had a great weekend so far, which I sure did. So before we get on with today's lesson about earthquakes and tsunamis, let's go over yesterday's quiz you guys did about the digestive system.
Claude Monet, please report to the main office immediately. Claude Monet, please report to the main office immediately. Thank you.
What? Does Nathan need me in his office? I haven't done anything wrong recently.
I know you haven't, but he just wants to see you in his office for something very important. But don't worry, we will keep track of our lesson by the time you get back here.
Okay then I guess. You wanted to see me, Nathan. And why is my mom and dad here with you? Am I in trouble or something?
No. You are not in any type of trouble, Claude. We called you down here because we want to apologize to you for what we did back in September, which is 3 months ago.
An apology? You owe me an apology for this.
Of course we do. And allow us to confess about what happened.
Claude. We are deeply sorry for the way we treated you. We are being completely harsh on you, and we almost got you traumatized since we visit you in jail for letting a dangerous bear inside of your school to cause amounts of damage and school property. What we did to you was very unacceptable, and we shouldn't have done this mess to you in the first place with you. You are meant to be treated fairly with respect, and not to be treated very harshly by other people like us.
And Claude, I'm extremely sorry for not only being harsh on you, but for giving you an expulsion for the entirety of this active school year as well. The way we treated you a few months ago was just pure heckin' torture, and I know that we all felt really bad for doing all of this to you. But you should never bring a deadly animal such as a bear to this school, as they are strictly prohibited in this school campus. As a result, I changed my mind about expelling you for the entirely school year, but please don't do what you just did ever again.
Look, honey, we really loved you and cared about you so much, despite your troublemaking ways, but you shouldn't be too extreme all of the time, because doing this, however, can end up in you being locked up behind bars until you are executed, and we honestly don't want this to happen to you guy like you did last time. We want you to be a good, graceful, and happiest son towards us, because we don't want you to end up being a very bad zebra and the most wanted criminal around Vint City, and just remember this, everyone makes minority or majority of mistakes sometimes, and two wrongs don't make a full right. Now, will you accept our apology and forgive us for everything we have done to you?
You know what? After everything you guys did to me, you finally owed me up to me for everything of this mess. So therefore, I will accept your apologies and I will forgive you for this.
Hold on. You really mean it?
Of course I do. I accept all of your apologies and I forgive you all for that.
Wow, Claude. I'm glad you accepted our apologies and forgave us for what we've done to you. Come give me a hug for this. We love you so much, honey.
I love you guys too. From this day forward, I won't do anything reckless or dangerous like bringing in a dangerous animal on school grounds. You can count on it.
Now that's a spirit. We want you to continue being the most happiest and loveliest daughter towards us, and we will always take good care of you instead of treating you like torture like what happened a few months ago. Because remember, whatever happens in the dark always comes to light.
Well, I'm glad that this finally got resolved. I do hope that nothing like this ever happens again, and hopefully, this can go a little smoother in the future. Now that all of that is out of the way, is there anything else you guys would like to do?
Actually, we are all good for right now. Claude, do you have anything you need?
Not really, but maybe after school, all of us can hang out at the Vion City Park and enjoy the sunset after the stressful day that we had. And Nathan, you may join with us too, as well as for Wellington and Squirt. What do you guys say?
That's a great idea, honey. We need to get out of the house anyway to get some fresh air.
Most definitely indeed. This would be a great way to make up for lots of time.
I would love to join you guys. Although, I do have some after school and principal work I need to attend to after school hours in the meantime. However, after I'm done with that stuff, we can schedule an adequate time to meet up at the park.
Sounds like a plan. We don't have a lot to do at home anyways. But, for right now, I have to get back to class so I don't miss my lessons. Nathan, can you give me a slip?
Of course I can.
Thanks. Anyways, I'm heading off now. Thank you guys once again for the apology. And Mom and Dad, I'll see you guys after you pick me up from school.
Alright, honey, have a good rest of your day at school.
We love you. And remember to be your best.
Thanks. And I love you guys too. See you guys later after school. Goodbye.